ส้มโอชมพู่ไหมคะผลไม้กันไหมคะอะไรไหมคะ
Taking the train is certainly a special experience. So I got my train ticket to Hua Hin. That's several hours by train, and the price is 94 baht. My way to Hua Hin today starts with a taxi ride from the hotel to the train station. And then I hope to give you some impressions from the train station of Bangkok and the train ride all the way to Hua Hin. First interesting surprise, the trains to Hua Hin don't depart from this nice old train station, but from a new train station. That's how you travel. And thankfully I'm not pressed for time, and at least I got to know this train stations. But there's a train from here to this other train station, Krung Thep. It will leave in about 45 minutes and it'll take half an hour. And the lady here at the information counter said that if I take the subway, it would take me 45 minutes or an hour to get to the other train station. So might as well try it from here. Fare to the other train station is the equivalent of maybe 5 euro cents. Practically nothing. Where are you from?
China.
Where?
China.
Ah, okay. Have a nice holiday. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, this is clearly another dimension, this new train station. And who knows, maybe one day the old train station will just be a memory of the past, but it's still alive and well and can be visited. So let's see how to get a ticket here for Hua Hin. And should there not be a train, I mean, there are always minivans that leave every 20 minutes or 30 minutes. There are buses there. You can even take a taxi, which is also more or less affordable, quite affordable actually, for someone who comes from Europe or North America. All long-distance trains leave from this new train station now, so also to Chiang Mai, the north or the south. That's from here now. Not so obvious to find the ticket counters, but they're over there. So I got my train ticket to Hua Hin. That's several hours by train, and the price is 94 baht. Had I taken a taxi from the hotel, it would have been around 1,800 to 2,000 baht. So 94 baht for a nice train ride to Hua Hin. There are not that many trains, though. The frequency of trains is not extreme. I think there are about 6 trains a day. It's noon now. I have to wait 3 hours for my train. But that's part of the adventure. And of course, there is a food court. And as you can see, there's also a food court with plenty of choices, so you don't die of hunger when you have to wait. And what they have to offer here is, of course, quite different from a European food court. Yeah, close to boarding time now. It does look like in an airport, doesn't it? People are standing in line in order to get to one of the platforms. Each of these gates, this is gate E, leads to several platforms. And but I still wonder why there is such a big queue, because my ticket gives me the number of the car and the number of the seat, But I'll stand in line as well. It's part of the experience. The platforms are on the upper floor, so down here is just the waiting area for the different trains. It probably makes sense to separate the waiting area from the actual platforms. I've seen the same thing in China because it gets very hot outside and this area here is completely air conditioned. And of course the platforms are not air conditioned. So this makes waiting a lot more agreeable. Number 5. This rapid train will take 4 hours to get to Hua Hin. By bus, it would have been maybe 2.5 hours, who knows. I think there's also a faster train. Maybe I'll take the bus back, who knows. Taking the train is certainly a special experience.
โดนพัดลมไหมอ่ะดูพัดลม ผลไม้กันไหมคะอะไรไหมคะ
You will certainly not end up hungry or thirsty on these trains.
น้ำดื่มไหมพี่ น้ำอ่ะครับ
The After 4 hours and completely on time here in Hua Hin. Actually, the train arrived 2 minutes early, as this is the place where the king has a summer residence, and as I've heard, one of the first golf courses of the country was built here. This is probably a nice place to spend a few days. This is the new train station. There's apparently also an old one. Thank you for watching the film up to here, up to the very end. If you liked the video, please press the like button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, why don't you do that? That would be nice. Thank you very much and see you next time.